Hey everyone, Aaron here at Kite Paddle Surf, and today we're going to be taking a look at the two different major fin options that you're going to have with surfboards. We're going to be talking about future fins and FCS fins. Going to talk about some of the pros and cons of both of these systems, kind of give you my personal thoughts of which one I like, and just talk about the different options you have in each of those fin companies. So we're going to first start off with future fins. So I'm going to first show you what those look like. So a future fin box is going to have a full open slot here, and then the fin is going to drop in from the back here and then slide in. So I'll kind of show you here with one of these fins. So the fin goes into the back of a tab here, and then it drops in and slides in. That's how that system works. The advantage to a future fin is that it's a solid base, whereas the FCS has more of a tab system. So with the base, it really locks into the fin box. It's a nice, strong connection between the fin and the surfboard. And then obviously by tightening the grub screw, it really locks the fin in. FCS, even with the FCS II system, there is that chance of the fin potentially popping out. So in the future family, there are different fin options to choose from. So there is anything from, they use a scale system of a 1 to 10, and 1 to 4 is kind of that speed control. So it's bigger, more powerful waves that have a lot of energy. Those fins are going to allow you to control the surfboard with a lot of moving water and a lot of power. You go into the neutral category, and that category is going to be your all-around fin. So if you're looking to, say, just buy one fin and you don't want to have to think about whether you need to generate or any speed control, the neutral fin is a great option. That's kind of a number 4 to 7. And then the 7 to 10 category is their speed generating category. And that's a category where you could be in smaller waves or scenarios where you need to generate more speed out of your board, and those fins are going to work better for those applications, so particularly smaller wave surfing. So I got a couple options here to show you guys, and I'm going to kind of go through them. So starting off here, we're going to look at, say, the Pivot series in the fins right here. And what you're going to find with the Pivot series fins is these fins are going to allow the board to turn in a tighter radius. So they're going to be a little bit more maneuverable, say top to bottom on the wave. Allows you just to get the board up to the top of the wave and then right back down in a quicker, shorter radius. So that's what these P series fins are. And then moving on from there, they have the F series, which is like a neutral series fins, and the template of this is it's going to be upright, but it starts to have a little bit more of a rake, and that's going to kind of give you that balance between the top end and the low end. And then moving on from there, we have these rake series fins, and the rake series fins essentially is the fin has a lot more curvature going back behind this point right here, and what that allows the fin to do is to have a lot more control over your board in scenarios where there's a lot more movement in the ocean, a lot bigger waves, faster speeds. More rake you have in the fin, it's going to give you more control over your speed. Starting off with, say, a speed generating fin, they use these black sticks, which is a carbon fiber, and they use a foil on the inside of the fin here. And what that does is this fin has a lot of spring and a lot of pop to it. So putting this fin into, say, a board that is more of a groveler or your fish board, it's going to generate a lot of speed in those type of boards with flatter rocker, perhaps a wider tail, and it's going to get you through all those sections that are flatter. It's going to generate speed so you can work your way down the line to make maneuvers. So that's the black stick family. So the Legacy series is a honeycomb construction, and that's kind of that neutral template that kind of has that balance between the two ends. The Tech Flex, and these are a full carbon construction. These are going to be a really stiff fin, and these are going to have a construction built so that they can control the speed that you have when you're going down really big waves, surfing bigger than average waves. So that's kind of the technology that they use in these fins. So all in all, when you're looking at future fins, it's definitely great to look at what you want in your surfboard, where you're going to be surfing. You can kind of take that information, go onto the website, and Futures does a great job of kind of breaking down the different fins in their lineup. Obviously they're available in the quads and not only the thrusters, but 2+1s, and those options are all there as well. And those are all rated in their number system from 1 to 10. So a lot of options there, definitely something you need to look at and just kind of take that analysis of what type of waves you're going to be surfing. They all come in different sizes, which is a small, medium, and large. Small is going to be that under 140 pounds. Medium is going to be that 150 to 175 in that category, and then the large fins are kind of going to be that 175 and up as far as your weight in pounds. So something to think about as far as sizing your fin based off of your weight. Right, so now we're going to be talking about the FCS system. So these are going to be FCS II. We also still carry FCS I fins. Those are the original FCS 2 tab fins right here that you see, these ones. And then now we are doing the, now FCS has the FCS II tabs, which is a toolless fin, so you don't need a tool to put it in. So what it does is you're able to take the fin, you're able to slide it in the front like this, and then hit it down, and then it locks it into place. So it's really nice if you want to be able to change your fins out and you want to try different fin options without having to bring a tool. So it's a fast change. However, there is that chance of the fin potentially coming out. So in the FCS family, you have the speed fins, which those are going to be the fins that are going to generate the most speed in small to weak waves. And then you have the overall medium fins, which are going to be your balanced fins, and those are going to be your blended between large critical waves and small waves. And then you have the control series, which is what you have when the surf gets bigger and you need to be able to control that power. And then finally they have the Carver family, which is really large, big critical waves, and be able to control the power speed from your surfboard with those type of fins. So those fins, as you get towards that direction, are going to have more and more rake. FCS doesn't use the number system like Futures do, so it's a little bit more confusing as far as picking the right fin for what you want in your surfboard. They more have them in families of the different types of surf fin templates. So it's something to look at on their website. Comparing the two, we tend to, at Kite Paddle Surf, like the Futures. We feel it's a better fin system. It's more locked in, having that single tab or that single base. And as far as finding the right fin for you, it's just a little bit more clarification as far as getting the exact fin that you want for your surfboard. So that's why we like Future fins. All of our surfboards can come either with Futures or FCS. Some of them focus more on one or the other. Like I said, Torque is Future, LibTech is FCS II. However, more and more of the surfboards are coming out with Future, and then Firewire comes out with either both Future or FCS. So both are compatible. So we just wanted to give a run through on the two different fin options, kind of talk about them, and kind of explain how both fin systems are. So thanks for watching this video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.